Hello, hello, good morning. Oh, I gotta turn on my face camera. Forgot to do that. Hello to my faithful 500 artist, drawing enthusiast watching the recording. Hello, hello, hello. We are averaging 500 drawing artists drawing with me live every 24 hours. It's so cool. Last week, we had 3,500 participants watching. So I'm just so thrilled on Facebook and YouTube. So thank you for joining us. Let me get, hello, Zyra. Oops, I got to try to get my my face camera going here. Where is my face cam? Well, I'm having a heck of a time finding it. This is probably something I could have done. There it is. Hello, hello. Good to see you. I have it all switched around. I did that. I did the live question and answer after the special screening of the movie, The Secret Series of Mark Kistler, yesterday in Rochester, New York, and it was really cool. They had a screening at it's called the Little Theater. It's a theater that is uh, special affiliated with WXXI in Rochester, New York, and it was so fun. A live question and answer. There was a Facebook post on it with some pictures. It was really cool. I couldn't see how many people were participating in the theater on the Zoom because the house lights were dark, and so I had all the audience members hold up their cell phones and turn their lights on so I could see. It was really fun. It was really clever. It was a really fun half-hour Q&A. Jason, the director, joined us, and Robert Newstad joined us. It was really cool. Hello, Jake Pallet. Hello, Facebook and YouTube participants. Hello, Annie Moon. Hello, Malou. We're doing it. I'm going to be drawing these earlier in the day for a while. I'm going to see how the live viewing audience goes. I'm so grateful for you 500 that are joining me every day. It's so inspiring. So thank you, thank you, thank you. On my way to a goal of subscribe. You guys subscribe and follow and like on YouTube and Facebook. I appreciate it. Our goal is 1 million drawing enthusiasts subscribing around the world this year. Draw more in 2024. We're at 41,300 subscribers on YouTube. Thank you so much for joining me. Help me get up to 50,000. Woo, that's the next step, 50,000 subscribers to 1 million. All right, let's get into it. Today, we're talking about that chapter 4 in that book. You can draw in 30 seconds, okay? And what we're doing in chapter 4 is we're talking about the cylinder, right? Next week, so this is the last day that we'll talk about the cylinder for this 3-month session. We're going to go through the book, one chapter a week. We're talking about the cylinder. We're talking about variations with the cylinder, right? You see this? All these variations. The marching ones. Today we're going to draw this guy right here. We're going to draw the cylinders there. Now, the cylinders are one of the cylinder. Well, here, let me just show you real quick. Next week, we're talking about the fabulous flapping flag. This is starting tomorrow, okay? The flag, deconstruction of the flag. We'll talk about overlapping, shading. We'll talk about size. See the worms. That's one of our drawings next week. I love the variations. Here's the blue pencil level. This is next week. Today we're finishing up the green. We're wrapping up the green pencil level. Next week we're drawing the rose. We're drawing the flags, scrolls. It's just fun. Here's the variations for next week. Little sneak peek. The ant. This is going to be a fun one. The bird is going to be a fun one. Yeah, flags are fun. That's right. Oh, look, this is a good one. The scrolling leaves of the. So, anyways, that next week, chapter 5 of 12 is going to be really, really cool. All right. So here we go. This week's a little recap. Last Monday, we drew the Green Pencil Club. That was day 22. On day 23, we did the Family of Marshmallows, episode 135. On day 24, we did the foreshortened moon craters that are based on the tops of the cylinders. On day 25, we did the little cylinder town, little cylinder collection with windows in some of them, overlapping shading, size. Here on day 26, we used the foreshortened cylinders on the legs and the snout of the flying pig. And last night, even though I was really tired and really groggy, we did it. I turned the camera on. I didn't miss the day. Woo-wee. Good for me, right? Yay, Mr. Mark. So today, a little earlier, lots of energy. So Malou's on day 17. Well, this reminds me, for those folks who are like Malou on day 17 or day 10, how about we do a challenge within the challenge? Let's see who can draw. Here, I'm gonna fix this so I can see it much better. Here we go. There's my boundary. Let's see who can draw every day for the month of February. Does that sound good? A challenge within the challenge. If you guys, we got a running start, right? If you have 5 days drawing with me, 10 days. If you're drawing every day with me for 28 days, let's get a running start. What do you think? So here's the bottom of the paper. Who's in it? Who wants to draw every day for the 29 days of February? I'm going to start with a row of 4 shortened circles. This is going to be the aliens flight control board here. We're going to draw a row of buttons, lots of buttons, okay? And this is inspired by that movie short, the movie Lifted. I had some of my old students who helped create and animate these video shorts with Pixar. All right. And there we go, Jason. All right, now let's go on to the next one. I'm going to put 2 more dots here. Let's draw a 4 shortened circle. Look at this. Let's draw a 4 shortened circle. I'm going to do this here. And then I'm going to put another one, another 4 shortened circle. Isn't this fun, you guys? And then put 2 dots here and draw another 4 shortened circle. So we're just going to put row after row. We're going to put about 8 or 9 of these rows. They're going to get a little bit smaller as they move away. It was a Pixar short, I know. I love those Pixar shorts. So I'm going to do rows. These are getting a little bit smaller as they move away. A little bit smaller. Row after row after row. Okay, and then I'm going to do another row. These are going to be really cool. A bunch of buttons, a bunch of control panel buttons here. See this? Little buttons, and then they're going to get smaller and smaller as they move away. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'll do... Oh, hey, the art of DHT. Been a fan since 1990. Thank you so much for that kind comment. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Were you a fan of the Imagination Station, or were you a fan of the Secret City? That's interesting. The Secret City was aired during the 1980s, and this was a painting created by Michael Calero of the 1980s. Mr. Rogers, LeVar Burton, me, and Mr. Rogers. Isn't that fun? Isn't that cool? That's I love to share that. Love to share that. Take your finger, everybody. Say aha! It's time to draw. You guys, we are awake, ready on this fine, fine Sunday. Is it, hey, hello from Russia. Good to see you. Hello, you geniuses. You guys were ready. I'm going to give you a thumbs up for drawing with me on this fine, fine Sunday morning. It is 9:17 here in Southern California. I'm drawing live at my brother's house. I'm not in my studio in Houston, Texas. I've been for a week, and I have 1 more week here. I'm just enjoying it so much. Oh, the Art of used to watch me on the Maryland Public Television. That is so cool. I'm going to do one more row of these little, they're going to get smaller and smaller back here. I'm drawing lighter, see? I'm drawing light. You can see I put my template for this space. I'm drawing a little bit light. Now I'm going to make a YouTube short and a Facebook, Instagram reel out of this drawing too. I'm going to redraw it and do it really, really small. All right. So now in the back, I'm going to draw, I want to draw this shape of this alien's face, okay? And this alien's going to be sitting at the controls switch. And I don't know if you remember this scene in the movie Lifted, where the little novice alien was reaching out and it was pushing this button here. So I'm going to make his finger getting large as it comes towards you. And then his other little fingers are further away. See, there's his other fingers. And then these fingers over here, you'll see his little fingers over here. See his 3 fingers? Isn't that fun? You see? Oh, well, thank you. Hey, Cheryl. Hello, Sherilyn Hill on Facebook. Where are you from? Jason Schiller. How are you? Good to see you, Jason Schiller. Hello, hello. Great to see you. And shout out to my sponsors, to Lisa Duff, Megawatt Smile, Mackenzie, and to Bruce Arbuckle. Thank you guys so much for being a sponsor of my one drawing a day, no matter what, on my mission to get millions in 2024 exploring their creative potential and spending a little bit of every day, drawing with your imagination. You know, drawing is joy, drawing's fun, drawing's inspiring. The world needs more inspiring, joyful, creative pursuits. Don't you agree? If you agree the world needs more joy, you write down, woohoo, send me a text. Utah, you're in Utah, Sherilyn, from by way of Illinois. That's awesome. Hey, how do I sound today with my microphone? Is everything all right? I had some tech issues yesterday with the mic. All right, so notice how I drew the head and then the helmet's resting. If you saw through it, if it was a plastic helmet, see how it's resting there? Isn't this fun? You guys were drawing really light. And this is based loosely on that wonderful Pixar short, Lifted, or Abducted. All right, thank you, Malou. Do you love it? All right, so then I'm gonna have this funny little antenna kind of going like this little, isn't that fun? Little bent antenna. And then I'm gonna draw this guy's eyes. Here's his eyes tucked under here. We're using some overlapping. I'm still drawing real light here. And then I'm gonna draw his kind of funny smile, and then I'm gonna kind of bulge out his cheeks here a little bit, okay? All right, so this comes down here, and I'm gonna darken this in now. See what I'm doing? And then I'll take my eraser, and I'll clean this up. Use my brush. I hope you guys have a brush, a pencil, any kind of pencil will do. Eraser, any kind of eraser will do. I hope you're using a spiral sketch pad that keeps one page a day, one drawing a day, and we'll just fill those up throughout the year. 2024, draw more. Oh, that's wonderful, Millie. You just sketch away. Mark Molagard. Hey, Mark Molagard, how are you? I have known Mark Molagard for over 50 years, right, Mark? Over 50 years. Mark, Mark Molagard grew up in Carlsbad, California, too, right? Where are you at now, Mark? Are you still in Carlsbad, or you gone? I know that you've been friends with my brother. Hey, Genghis Khan, how are you on YouTube? Good to see you. All right, I'm darkening this in, so I'm going to erase. See that? We're not going to see these little buttons through the fingers. See the fingers? That's size. See, it's coming towards you. That's size. I am just so happy. Isn't that fun? Over 500 of you watching these recordings every 24 hours. Just wonderful. and over 500, and then over 3,500 of you drawing with me during the week. 3,500 views. 3,500 views. On my way to 1 million participants, right? That's right. That's the dream. Share the dream. All right, here we go. Let's draw. What I was thinking about this morning how after 40 years of drawing on public television and writing 23 books on how to draw and doing, thousands of personal appearances all over the world to schools, elementary schools and high schools and colleges, after 40 years, I really, I have this instinct, I feel it, that this is the year that I'm going to truly start this global phenomenon via this wonderful technology of these live streams on YouTube and Facebook and X and Instagram. I have this feeling 2024 I'm going to get 1 million subscribers. What do you think? What do you think? You guys feel it? Do you feel it? Are you feeling the creative energy? Are you feeling this? Woo! If you are, type in woo, type in woot, 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 woot. You go, Mr. Mark. There's our little, are you having fun with our daily sketch, our daily drawing here? I'm kind of coming off the page here. There we go. Hi. All right, so then I'm going to put the 28. I'm going to put this is our day 28, right? 28. We'll put that big number 2 up here. Yeah, Annie Moon, woo! Yay! Malou is more of a yay gal, so woo, she says woo. Woo for 1 million artists, 1 million participants in 2024. Thank you for subscribing, guys. Let's get to my first goal of 50,000. I'm at 41,300 thanks to you on YouTube. So thank you for that. Thank you. Isn't this one fun, you guys? Are you 1 through 10? 10 being the best and 1 being meh. What do you give this little study of the cylinders, featuring a little scene from the movie Lifted? Just a little influence from those wonderful artists, the folks that grew up with me when they were young. They got inspired. Some of the folks who helped create and animate Frozen and the Minions, Despicable Me, BB-8, and Kung Fu Panda, and Toy Story, and of course my favorite, the movie WALL-E. Do anybody remember that movie, WALL-E? I had a lot of my students from the 80s and 90s and the aught years go on to pursue careers in animation and graphic design and directing of the films. It's just so rewarding, It's so rewarding getting emails from these artists who decided they just decided they had this passion for art and for drawing and creativity, and they wanted to make a career out of it. Look at Malou is going off the rails. Now, Genghis Khan, those quick shorts, recap videos you have been doing are awesome. Well, thank you, Genghis Khan. Some of them are the lesson we draw, and some of them are, just drawings that I wanted to do. But that's cool. Today, I'm going to do a video short for thanking Bruce Arbuckle for his sponsorship. And thank you. My goal is get 100 sponsors, you guys. Thanks for becoming a sponsor. Go to my website, markkistler.com, scroll down and click that. It really helps me a lot, and I appreciate it. I'm going to do a video short featuring Bruce Arbuckle. I'm going to do a video short and a reel for Lisa Duff and for Megawatt Smile McKenzie. I have three sponsors now. Woo! On my way to the first 100 sponsors. Art of is making you have to draw a Bruce Arbuckle dog. Yeah, because he's Bruce Arbuckle is the he builds all kinds of cool creatures in France out of the the felt, right? He's a felt sculptor. So I'm going to put these buttons. They're going to get smaller. This is one of those words. You see this? This is one of those words that gets smaller and smaller. Do you love it? Do you love it, love it, love it? Draw the foreshortened circles, and then we're going to use... Oh, I love your comments, everybody. Everybody type in what country they're from, and if you're from North America, type in what state you're in. What state you're in, if you're in Canada or United States. What country, and if you're watching the recording, if you're one of the 500 constant followers, loyal artist, you type in comments too. I look back through the comments. Also, be sure to post. I don't see enough of you posting. I need you to post your drawings to keep me motivated. Hello, Ohio. So post your drawings. How do you post? Take your camera, take a picture of your drawing, and on your cell phone, and then post it to the comments on Facebook right there below, or post it to Instagram at @Mark Kistler. It's right there in the description. Do you see the description there? You go #Mark Kistler. Okay, look at them. Now these get smaller and smaller back here. They're smaller and smaller. Having fun. This is good. 21 minutes. I'm trying to keep these to a half hour drawing, so that we're kind of using this as a guide, or a half-hour pencil power. This is a wonderful book that I have out now. It's on Amazon. Of course, if you want to get my books, get them all that you see right there. Get all 4 of those. Now, if you do want to get the You Can Draw in 30 Seconds, thanks. This is my self-published book, and there's if you get that version for $19.95, thank you very much. That's my version. That's self-published. You can get some little less expensive, save $1 or $2. That are on Amazon, from the used and from third parties, which are great. Thank you for having them available. But if you get the $19.95 one, it helps me the most. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Draw the foreshortened circle. Draw the foreshortened circle. Oh, look at this. Isn't that fun? All right, so now look what we're going to do. We're going to add that background darkness behind there and the shading. There's going to be a lot of shading on this one. All right. California, where I appreciate that trend you bring in, yuck weather has stopped. Oh, well, thank you, Malou. We have D.C., with the art of us in D.C. We have Sacramento, California. And thank you for sharing, Malou. I'm going to put shading here. I'm going to shade the finger. And then now, look at this. Now we start drawing the cylinders. These are the buttons, right? See that? We start drawing, and then we draw the thickness here. See this? Overlapping, see? Then the fun part is when we start shading these. See that? Take your time. Isn't that fun? Great Falls, Virginia. Hey, Great Falls, Virginia, from Jason Schiller on YouTube. Good to see you. A little earlier today. It is 10:30 out. No, it's for you guys out on the East Coast. What time is it out there? It's 12:30, right? It's 12:30 for all you artists out on the East Coast. And usually when I go early like this, we get France, and we get my artist followers in India and Japan and Dubai and in Europe. So if you guys are from or my international followers, send me a note, say hello, and tell me where you're from. Here, draw the overlapping. Isn't that fun? Look at that. We did that fast. So there's our little guy. He's pushing buttons. I'm going to add more shading. Add more shading. Love it, love it, love it. And shade down here. Up. Put a few more buttons here. And there's that shading under his finger. I'm going to shade the side here. I'm going to give the whole finger a value. I'm going to give the whole finger a value here. See that? Notice I get all quiet here. Hey, Tanya Copa, hello. Good to see you on Facebook. Don't you worry if you came on late. No problem. Just watch this, and then you can draw the recording. Draw with the recording. Be sure to still post comments. I love that. I go back and I read the comments. Be sure to post your drawings. Post your drawings to the comments. And I had a bunch of you decide to join my drawing in 3D membership. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, you guys. It's usually $200 a year for over 400 really targeted, really focused drawing lessons. And so thank you for your support, attitude of gratitude. And a lot of Tuesdays throughout the year, we do a special exclusive Zoom, Turbo Tuesday Zoom. And there's a 75% off code. Let me see if I can. My little mouse is broken, so I have to use this pen here, and it's a little tricky for me. Let me see if I can get the. No. Oh. I'm gonna see if I get that. Well, you know what? I'm not even gonna mess with it. But you know what I'll do is I'll write. Here's what I'll do. Does anybody remember can someone put the code? It's draw, what is it? Draw 75 off. Isn't that the code for this year? Let me see here. Here, let me write it down right here. This is if you go to the 12-month special, and it's all caps, and it's draw 75 off, right? That's 75% off. So instead of being $200, hello, Tanya. It's $49, and it'll be that for the whole year, for the Turbo Tuesdays Live, for the 420 video tutorials, and it stays that. If you decide to continue next year, it doesn't go up to 200. It stays at that 75% off for the life of your membership. Okay. Ooh, someone type in ooh la la, what a bargain. Definitely attitude of gratitude. Thank you for your support. Thank you. All right, here, shade here, shading down here, all the way across. You know, I had one of you from Northern California reach out from these lives, and you guys scheduled a school of parents. Thank you so much. If you guys want me to come to your elementary or junior high or high school, yay! I love it. Guys, send me an email. If you go to markkistler.com and on the landing page, you'll see a video that talks about that, gives you more information about that. Okay, so that's available, and thank you. I love to come up there and draw. Come anywhere. I would love to go anywhere to draw with you and your students. Okay. All right. Here's put the shading down here. Malou is a member of Draw 3D, and she gave us a little testimonial there saying there's tons of drawings. Thank you, Malou, for that testimonial. I appreciate that. I'm always happy to hear you're enjoying it and getting a lot of worth out of it. Thank you. That's so cool. I've been up there on that site for, oh my goodness, it has to be over 20 years. There's shade down here that's going to get lighter and lighter. I'm just loving. You guys loving this? Now, if you want, now I'm at the 30-minute mark. I want you to go ahead and put that dark area back there. I'm gonna stop as soon as I finish shading all the buttons. But you guys, I want you to continue. If you want, keep going in your sketch pad. And this is my first layer of shading. I'm going to go back in and put the nook and cranny because I love nook and cranny. I love the nook and cranny shadows. And I'm going to put these, I'm going to draw a little horizon line back there. I'm going to put my first layer of shading. See that? First layer of shading. All right, wonderful. How many artists right now live do we have on Facebook, and how many live do we have on YouTube, you guys? It's really fun. Usually I get maybe right now 10 or 20 drawing with me live, and then we have 500 of you join me with the posted recordings over the 24 hours. This week, 3,500 views. Yay! Thanks. That was so inspiring. You know, my goal this year is to have this be just this. This will be the year that I truly am able to inspire this global phenomenon of drawing every day, a little bit every day. Draw, a little bit every day, 20, 30 minutes every day. You can do it live with me right here. 13 on YouTube. All right, that's cool. Thank you. Hello, you 13. You creative, awesome, lucky 13. All right, now I'm going to go back in and I'm going to put these dark shadows. See this? I'm going to go in here and in between, see what I'm doing here? I just like putting, these little dark areas back here. See that? And then there's a little dark area right there. Back behind there. Isn't that fun? And then a little dark area back underneath here. Isn't that fun? And a little dark area here. Look, I get all quiet when I'm concentrating. All right. Yeah, you 13 on YouTube are the cool ones. Woo! You guys are awesome. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for liking and following right there. Woo! Appreciate it. All right, here. I'm going to do some more. Now, right after this, I'm going to do another version of this, and I'll post it onto the Reels. You guys like that? If you've seen my Reels and Shorts, would you type in a note on the text if you've watched those? What do you guys think? I'm getting better. I'm getting much better at it. I've only been at it for a week. But I'm getting better. I have to draw so tiny. Here, you want to see? Here, this is the size. This is the size of the mermaid one. See, this is how big I usually draw. Here, look at it. This is when I'd make a reel. Look how tiny I have to draw. See, look how tiny. See that? And look at this. I have to draw, and then I have to draw this, and then I have a clamp that holds my phone, so I can't see the drawing. I have to look like this and look like this. It's really a challenge. I guess if it was easy, everybody would do it, right? But in order to use it's kind of cool seeing these reels, huh? Oh, here's another. This one's a good one. Did you guys see this one? Look how tiny. See that? I have all the measurements here. See this? I got it. That's the area I have. This is the area for the little teeny tiny. Look at that. Look at it's a challenge. And then this outside line is for Facebook and Instagram. So this is YouTube, and then that's Facebook. It's weird. So I have to do 2 different editing sessions. All right. Just to remind you guys, these are the elements that we're learning right here. We're learning the cylinder, the cone, the sphere, the cone, the cylinder, and the cube during this year, this 2024 Draw More. We're going to be drawing these elements of drawing, these molecules of drawing. All right, guys, we're almost done. What are we at here? Oh, 34 minutes. Oops. Going a little bit over. But you're still with me. You're still with me. I'm trying to keep them to 30 minutes so I don't take too much of your day. There we go. Put those shadows. Now you go ahead and you darken in the back, all right? I'm going to let you do that. I'll let you guys do that right there. All right, guys, let's go ahead. This is Mark Kistler live episode. What episode is it? Day 28. Mark Kistler live. What episode is it here, guys? Episode And thanks for drawing with me. Keep drawing every day. And this is 1/28, 2024. One drawing a day. Day 28, you guys. One drawing a day. There we go. That was cool. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, what episode? Let me see here. 140. Episode 140. There you go. Sign your work, post your work. Thanks for drawing with me. Fist bump for creativity. Stay joyful. Build your imagination by drawing every day. And be ridiculously nice to everybody. The world needs more nice. Bye, everybody.